Okay, so today's lesson is 11.2, Simplifying Algebraic Expressions. Vocabulary words. Term can be written, can be a number, a variable, or a product of a number and variables, separated by a plus or minus sign. So if you have an example, 7x plus 9y, the term would be 7x and 9y are terms. Coefficient is a number that is multiplied by a variable in an algebraic expression. So an example, 7x. 7 is the coefficient. 7x is considered a term, but 7 is considered the coefficient. Like terms. Terms with the same variable, you're raised to the same power. Coefficients do not have to be the same. So the number does not have to be the same, but the exponent or the variable has to be the same. So example, like terms, 3x and 2x. So the coefficient or the numbers are not the same, but look, they have the same x. Okay? Unlike terms, if you look at here, you have the coefficients can be different. But look here, you have x and x, but you have an x square, and there's no x square here. Has to be exactly the same. Like term, w and 2 over 3x, w over 7. Unlike term is 6a and 6b, different variables. Here, like term, 5 and 1.8, because they're just coefficients, they're numbers. Here, 3.2 and n. If you have a variable, this should have a variable. All right, let's look at the steps. Look for like variables with like powers. Add the coefficient. Direction. Identify the terms in the list. So the best thing for me, or for you, is I would highlight everything that is the same. So here, highlight 5a. So I find all the terms that either have the a in it. So anything that has an a in it, well, the only other one that has an a is the 2/3 a. Okay? Now I'm going to the next one. Now, you're not really looking at the numbers, you're just looking at the variable. This one has a t. So I'm going to highlight t. Oops, sorry guys. T. And anything else that has just a t. Well, this has just a t, 7t. And this has x, this is z, k, y, and this has 2t. Okay, next number is 3y squared. So now I have to find something that says y squared. It can't just be y. So anything that says y squared, well, this just says y squared. Okay, next one. X squared. Anything that has x squared. Well, I've highlighted everything except for these two, and those are not x squared. Then I have 4z, and then I have a k. So I highlighted all the like terms. Okay, try number 2 on your own, and when you're ready, you can push play. So, if I go to the first one, I have 9x, supposed to be x squared. Well, this is 3x, it's not an x squared. This one is x squared, 21x squared, and that's it. Then I have 3x. Now I can only find one that has the variable x in it. And there's the 2/3 x. C squared. Okay, can't be just plain c, it's got to be c squared, and that would be right here. So those are your like terms. Okay, the next instruction is you'll find it says simplify. So simplify, I'm going to find everything that are like terms. If I highlighted this and highlight this, those are like terms. And then the 2 is separated. So here I would add your coefficient, or add your numbers. 7 plus 3 is 10. Keep your variable x, plus 2, and that's your answer. Let's look at number 4. You have 3c squared. You highlight anything. Okay, you highlight the sign minus c squared plus 7c squared. We did not highlight 5c because it is c, it's not c squared. So now really this problem is saying this: 3c squared minus c squared plus 7c squared. Okay, remember there's an imaginary 1 in front of this. So 3 minus 1 is 2. 2 plus 7 is 9. So this is 9c squared, and what you're left with is plus the 5c. And there's your answer. Okay, try number 5 on your own, and when you're ready, push play. Well, I'm not going to highlight the y because there's only one y. So here I'm going to highlight the x, another x. This is x to the third, so I'm not going to highlight that. So I'm going to highlight that in a different color, x to the third and x to the third. Okay, so now here you have x, remember there's an imaginary 1 plus 1x, okay, which equals 2x. Then you have the 1x to the third plus 1x to the third, which that equals 2x to the third. So now if you combine everything together, you have y plus 2x plus 2x to the third. And there's your answer.